so since 2015, hashtag the good old days, like 2 years ago, I've been making yearly sum up videos. Hey guys, oh my god, it's been a year since I was just looking back over 2015, and oh my god, it's been such a good year. 2016, what a year. 2 + 2 is 4, -1, that's 3, quick math. So I thought, why not add to my basicness and do a 2017 sum up video? Okay, I say this every year, but honestly, this year has been the best year ever. So the people in my life have been so awesome, and the things I've done this year has been extra awesome, and honestly, I can't think of a horrendous moment this year that's happened to me. I've worked my ass off. My favourite quote ever is, good things don't come to those who wait. Good things come to those who get off their asses and actually do, you know? I will explain everything right in this video, so stay tuned, subscribe, comment, yeah. So in January, I had no plans whatsoever. I honestly thought my career was over before it began. Before it begun. But all was good because Will Homewood and I decided to do a co-headline show in Birmingham. So that was my first ever co-headline thing, and I got like a little taster of being a headline, and it was the best feeling ever. It's so different being a headliner act than a support act, because you know, like everyone's there to see you and all eyes are on you. It's like, oh, so yeah, it's really cool. The co-headline gig was on February 4th, and on February 3rd, the night before that, the craziest thing ever happened. I got confirmed to support Little Mix. In January, the Little Mix promoters got in touch and they were like, we really like your style, you know, there's not many girls on the circuit doing what you're doing, so we really like your vibe, would you like to support Little Mix? And I was like, no, I was like, yes. So they're like, okay, cool, we'll like put you in. And there's acts like Conor Maynard and people who we're thinking of support, so don't like get your hopes up, but so I was like, oh, okay. Oh. So I didn't want to get excited, because if I would have gotten excited, I would be like, yeah, and then I would have been supporting them, you know how it always goes. And then the call came like, yep, you're on, do you want to support Little Mix? And we're going to announce you in half an hour. And I was like, oh my god. So yeah, great start for the year so far. And that is making me so excited for my headline tour in January. So if you guys haven't bought tickets, please come, because it's just gonna be amazing. It's good. I know I probably should be like, yeah, my tours can be like amazing, but it is. It's just, oh, it's gonna be so much fun. Yeah, I'm just so excited to show you guys more originals. And then after that, I got put on the Harvey tour, so I met awesome people like Lauren Gray from LA, that rhymed, Saffron Barker, Harvey, so many other people on that tour. It was so much fun. And then in March, I supported Road Trip on their Mistaken EP tour, and that was super fun. And also in March, I can't find any video footage, it sucks, but I supported Sophie Ellis-Bextor, so she's like the face of Rimmel London. You'll see her in all the adverts. She sings Murder on the Dance Floor and all songs like that, so it's really cool. She's so lovely as well. And also my producer John Delph also did front of house sound for her, so it was kind of like, oh, we like know people, so yeah, that was really cool. I also supported the Lightning Seeds. In April, I supported the Tide. Those guys were so lovely. I would love to tour with them again. Yes, that was super fun. And Davey, their tour manager, is a legend, so Davey, yeah, you rule. And then in May/April, I did another tour with my promotion company. Then this is when like it started to get really exciting. When it was May, I finally released my first ever EP. It was a Social Rejects EP, and not only did it chart, I think it was 29 in the normal charts, it was number 3 in the rock charts, and I was just, oh, I was blown away. I just want to say thank you to everyone who bought the EP, because literally, oh my god, it was just the best feeling. Like because I wrote all those songs when I was 16, 17 in my bedroom. I would literally spend my nights writing songs and crying, because I was like, I'm never going to be able to tour. I'm never actually going to be able to release this music. I have no fans. And then suddenly, when I'm 19, I'm, you know, releasing that EP, and then I chart, and it was just so great. It was the first time I ever charted, so thank you so much. In fact, I did chart when I released High School Sucks, my single, in 2016, but I think that was like 118, like the pop charts, but I don't really count that, I don't know. It was super cool because the night of my EP release, I was hanging out backstage with Wheatus, the band that sings Teenage Dirtbag, and it was just such a cool vibe. And then on the 21st of May, I supported Little Mix, and holy fudge, I think it was honestly the best day of my life ever in the history of ever. God, like Little Mix, and they're so lovely. They are the most loveliest people ever. They're all flawless as well, which just doesn't help when you look like me. It was great because I was chatting to Jade loads, and she was like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. And I was like, what, like, you still get nervous? You know, even though you've been doing this for years, she's like, every time I'm about to go on stage, I'm just like, oh my god. Wait, no. What? Wait. What are you doing? Dill. Oh my god. This is my,
Come on, lads. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding.
Anyway, I had a P next to Perry, claim to fame. We got the call, like, okay, Bronnie, you're on stage now. I was like, yeah, I just want to get on stage right now, I can't wait. And I did not think I'd be like, I thought I would be thinking myself. But I wasn't, so, I mean, good that I didn't, you know. Ran out on stage, didn't fall over, and there was just thousands of people. There was just a sea of people. I remember at the end, I went round and I thanked all the stewards because they do a lot of hard work. They're out there in the cold, literally just looking after you guys. So also, if you're in this industry, just don't be a dick. Just make sure you thank everyone for what they do, because the caterers, because they're literally just making sure that you're happy. You're getting on with your thing and they're just making sure that you're happy and safe. So make sure you always thank them, because that's what everyone should do. Everyone was taken down the stage at the end and it was night time, and I was just stood there in the middle of the pitch, just alone, stood there like, this is a big ass field. I played a gig to thousands of people here. Did have a little cry as well, but you know, who wouldn't? So it was just, I still can't believe it when people say, well, oh, what's the biggest gig you done? I'm like, support Little Mix. They're like, what? I'm like, oh my god, yeah, I did. Since April, my promoter's been like, yeah, Bronnie, you could do your headline tour. And I was like, no, I've been touring for 6 months. Do you seriously think I'm ready for a headliner? No. And he was like, no, I definitely think you could sell it. But yeah, it was really cool because he was like, when you support someone, you get more of their fans supporting you than the average band or person supporting the band, if you get me. So he was like, fans really stick to you, like the girls and the guys that shows love you. And I was like, that's so awesome, I'm so happy, but what if no one turns up? You know, imagine like me playing to my mum, like, hey. And then it wasn't really brought up for like a couple of weeks. And then so I went to Portugal for a little holiday, and it was so cool. And also in Portugal, I think it was the second day, I met a load of you guys, did a little fan meet up. So it was great seeing you guys. So that was my first break since January, like literally off to like for not touring. That was my first break since January. So I spent those 2 weeks hanging out with everyone. So in our holiday resort, we get like an allotted time to go, and it's every half term. So for the past 10 years, the same families have been going back every year, so we've just been mates with everyone. So it was great hanging out with all those guys, and they always come to my London shows and everything, so they're so supportive. I spent hanging out with them, drinking, and writing songs and just listening to all these bands. Good Charlotte, I was like listening to all of Stephen Siren's albums, just made me so much more inspired. I was like, yeah, so I wrote a load of new songs, which is kind of like a new era. When I first started touring, I had all pink hair, and then when I released my first EP, I had pink and blue. And I'm thinking, second EP, I'll have pink and black hair. Yeah, that holiday was sick, and then I think it was the day I flew home, my promoter rang and he was like, yep, so I've booked your headline tour, Glasgow, Birmingham, Manchester, London and Liverpool. It's in January and tickets can go on sale now. And I was like, it's happening. Pre-sale sold out in an hour. We've hit all of the target ticket sales for each venue. I think Glasgow, we're 2 away from our target. But yeah, so, and we still have a couple of weeks to go. So if you would like to buy tickets to my headline tour, bronniemusic.com, I would love to see you guys there, because I've literally been dreaming of doing like a headline tour forever. I didn't even think I'd ever get to do a headline tour. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. £10, it's literally £10. Like, you spend that on a meal, so come along. So in July, I flew over to America It was the best. So my agent Kim, she was like, come over to Philly, let's get you some gigs, it's gonna be really fun, you know, see how it goes. So I flew over and I did a couple of gigs, and it was so much fun, and I played with Voltec. So they're like an amazing band. Oh my god, and they're so nice. So we played at the World Cafe, what's it called? World Cafe Live? World Cafe. So that's where Adele and all these people played when they first came to America, so that was really fun. And she's like, okay, I think you can do your own headline gig, and I was like, what? I was like, no one's gonna come along. And yeah, like 70 fans turned up, and I was like, whoa, I actually have people coming to see me, this is really weird, oh my gosh. And it was such a good gig, it was really fun, it was just like a little acoustic set, I met everyone, and it was really cool because it was the same venue that All Time Low played at, Little Mix, think Fall Out Boy, someone else played there, I can't remember, but they all played there when it was starting up, baby, what? And I think 4 Years Strong actually recorded there as well, so pretty cool. This year I was writing so many songs. I've probably written about 50 new ones that are good enough to release, because I've probably written like 100, but yeah. In fact, I was looking at all my old voice recordings. There's over 2,000 voice recordings I'm gonna have to go through with all my songs on, so that's gonna be fun. So in July I wrote Dance with the Devil, and then in August I was like, do you know what, I'm gonna record that and release it, because I never ever write songs and then just record them go. I have to like that song for at least a year. Like Social Rejects, High School Sucks, those songs are 2 years old now and I've just released them, so you know, if I like it, I'll release it, you know? So I rang up Pete, one of my producers who produced Monday Christmas, and he mixed Scared Much. I was like, I really want to release a single all about mental health, and hopefully it can be released in September for Mental Health Week. And he was like, yeah, cool. And then we ended up deciding that I was still in America, so I'd literally have to get home, quickly record it and rush it all. So we were like, right, let's release it at the end of the year, so it's like a nice thing. And yeah, so I will get into that at the end. So that's just what I was doing in August as well. And then when I came back, I supported the Epic Room 94 in England, the UK. It was so much fun, and we also went to Brighton. I've never been to Brighton before, because Saffron Barker was always telling me, she's like, you gotta go to Brighton, it's the best place ever. Oh my god, it got voted the main holiday population place for tourists. And then I ended up going, so I was literally texting her like, it's the best place ever, and she was like, I know. In fact, yeah, she was like, if you're ever here again, come on, stay at mine, we can like, I can show you everything. So I actually need to, Saffron, need to go visit you. So in August I played some festivals, and then in October I supported my really good friends over Atlantic, and it was so cute because this time, so in October 2016, that's when I met them for the first ever time, and the first time they toured the UK was the first time I toured the UK, so we all toured it together. And then it was so cool because it was like a year later, we're both touring again, so we were looking back at all these fetus photos of us, we're like, oh my god, we look so young. But yeah, it was really cool. Also, I supported Taken in Newcastle and Galway. I've never been to Galway before, so that was really, really sweet. But yeah, I spent November finishing off Dance the Devil, also recording some new songs. Also, end of November, I had an operation, and I was out of it for about, I've literally just started recovering. I can literally go out the house now, so it's all good. And also, thank you so much for your awesome get well soon messages on Twitter and everything. In December, I released Dance with the Devil. All of the profits are going to a mental health awareness organisation, which is non-profit, the Buddy Project. So go follow them and sign up. The Buddy Project is so cool. So yeah, make sure you sign up and get a little pen pal. Buddy was number 6 in the freaking rock charts. Yeah, bear in mind it's Christmas, so all of the top 5 were Christmas songs, and then all of the like up to top 20, I just burped, up to top 20 were Christmas songs. I was wedged in there, so I was thinking if I did release it at Christmas time, I probably could have, you know, been higher in the charts. So thank you so much to everyone who bought that. Why am I praying? I don't know. Or a couple of days later, I released the music video to Dance the Devil. I directed it myself, I wrote it myself, I even ended up being in it. I wasn't even meant to be in it, but yeah, things happened. And it's had a really good response, so thank you so much to everyone who's been watching it and sharing it. Y'all rock. It was on my Vivo channel, so make sure you subscribe because it's new. Then in mid-December, we started rehearsing for my tour, the Rejects tour. Yeah. The songs are sounding so good. I think my favourite song that we've done so far is a song called Get a Grip and a song called Runaway. They sound so good live, so Also, Dance the Devil sounds really good. So yeah, make sure you guys buy tickets. So that is my year so far. Thank you so much for making this the busiest and most epic year ever. I already have great plans for 2018 so far. I think I have my plans. I have January planned out, February planned out, and part of March planned out. So, yep, it's gonna be very good. You guys rule. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Instagram. It's Bronnie Music for everything. Now I have my headline tour to look forward to in January, and it's gonna be such a good year. I can feel it. So thank you for making this the best year ever. Let's see if 2018 will top it. It'll be hard, but we can do it. I think we can. Have a great new year, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.